आवाज अघि हेर्नु त त्यही भन्ने त दाइको भने त यो अनि
Aerial again. And is this the first boundary? The outfield is literally tricking the fielder into putting in that big chase, and the first boundary of the morning comes through. Andres gets that and gets it right.
Yeah, just we spoke about intent in that previous over. He's now middling the ball much better, has got a good idea of how the pitch is faring, and now he's backing his skills. Played that up in the air, not afraid to clear the infield, using the power play overs to advantage, and just timing it enough to beat the fielder for 4 runs. First boundary of the game for Andre House.
Hello, Dai. Hello, hello.
Plays that up in the air, not afraid to clear the infield. Easy. Experienced. Think the power play over to advantage.
And the way he dictates the conversation when it comes to bowling is just phenomenal. That one boundary wouldn't hurt him. 3.2 overs, 10 runs is what he's conceded, including a maiden. There's a little stoppage in the game because Patel wants to do his laces. Batters do this when they're trying to catch a breath. But young Smith wouldn't really be doing it for that purpose. Sometimes it's also a little tactic that you use to calm your nerves down early on in the game. You just take a little breather, contain those thoughts. Though it does break the momentum of the bowler, especially if you're a fast bowler.
Yeah, you don't like the game to be stopped at any point in time when you're warmed up, you're ready to bowl, you want to bowl as much as possible.
Oh, beautiful delivery. Beautiful. Incredible comeback. Maybe that little break helped Karan Casey gather his thoughts more than it could have for Smith. 16 runs on board for USA. I love the way Nepal has bowled. They've kept those lines really, really tight.
Yeah, just very disciplined bowling, and that's what you expect from Nepal. Oh, nicely bowled again between the bat and pad. That's gone through, and how did that miss the stumps? Every fielder on the ground has his hands on their head. That's how close that ball was to the stumps.
Well, yeah, just unlucky there for Karan Casey. And for all the Nepal fans, those oohs and the ahs that you can hear from the crowd that's come in. Just millimeters, maybe less. As Karan Casey lines up again.
He's been such a valuable asset for Nepal, Karan Casey, at the top with the new ball. Experienced galore, 34 years of age, has played a lot of cricket for Nepal, 61 ODI matches for him, and 86 wickets with a best bowling of 5 for 33. So he knows what is expected of him. His role is very well defined. The team and the management backs him, and he's done so well for the side, not just in the recent few months, but even when Nepal was not at their absolute best, Karan Casey always stepped up to the occasion and has taken that responsibility of bowling the new ball with Sompal and has done exceedingly well.
Yeah, consistency is key. Especially when you're a fast bowler, you have to manage a lot of things. Right now, he's managing the workload of the opening bowlers. 7 overs gone, 16 for none. Runs coming in singles, and the US openers wouldn't mind it. One sometimes wonders what runs in the mind of a team that is sitting very comfortably at the top of the table, number 2 to be specific. They know that they just have to maintain this position of theirs. Oh, chance of a catch and taken! A little fumble at backward point. But Andres will have to take that long walk back. He's looking really good to start off with, but then ends up giving a dolly.
Well, they've been rewarded for their disciplined bowling. The Nepali bowlers, especially Sompal Kami from the far end, has tested Andre House with some really good bowling, and this time he finds the fielder looking to play that behind square on the offside, and a very sharp catch taken. So the first wicket down for USA. Batting first, they're 17 for 1.
Not the ideal time to lose a wicket. Within the power play, you're just settling in. You've just tried to understand what the surface has to offer, and then try to play a cut straight into the hands of the fielder. Alright, the skipper has walked in for USA, Monang Patel. He'll be on strike. Gets that inside edge. Want to try and understand how the surface behaves before he starts playing his shots.
Yes, and that is where I think Andre House will be a little disappointed with himself. I think he took some time. He faced most of the deliveries that have been bowled so far in the 7.3 overs, and he'll be disappointed that he couldn't go on to bat longer enough, because it did look like he got an idea of how the pitch was faring. This one was down the leg side, and he'll have to bowl that again, Sompal. But suddenly you can see that there is a spring in his step. You can see that he's now looking for more wickets. Aggression at full throttle from Sompal Kami.
Well, yeah, they definitely would want to pick wickets, and the sooner they pick wickets, the better it gets. Will they be able to try and get the skipper? Mind you, Monang Patel is one of those most successful batters. Down the leg side. Amongst the US lineup. And not just within the US circuit. In the CWC League 2, Monang Patel ranks really high as far as batting is concerned.
Yeah, he's the top run getter for USA in the CWC League 2, along with Milind Kumar, who's at number 2 for USA. And yeah, you're right. I think he holds the key. He's the backbone for USA when it comes to their batting. Comes from a cricketing family as well. Very interesting journey that he's had. Monang started with age group cricket in Gujarat. His father played domestic cricket. His uncle too has played domestic cricket in Gujarat. Did play age group cricket and then moved to US in 2014 and debuted for US in 2018. So since then he's been a regular feature for USA and now leading the side, and leading by not just leading men but leading by example and performing for USA.
You're right. Getting runs is one part of the expectation, but to lead the pack is another leadership skills definitely on display. We saw Munang Patel take charge of the USA side in the T20I World Cup in 2024. I like the way he brings his bat down straight, literally showing the sticker to everyone. And that's an advantage when you are playing the long format, when you're playing the 50 over game, as compared to a T20 where you can be a little more innovative. The game dictates that. Longer format, the more textbook you are, the better.
Yeah, like you mentioned, always looking to play in the V, Monank, and that has been his formula for success. End of the over, he's off the mark. 8 overs bowled, 21 for 1. So Karan Casey will continue.